Alright, hello everybody. My name is Faith Wintermantle, and today something is a little bit different, and that is because I'm going to be filming a hair video. Today I'm going to film a video for a hairstyle when you want to keep your hair out of your face. And the thing that this hairstyle is perfect for is whenever you just have to wash your hair, but you know that you don't have enough time for your full wash and go routine to make it come out as curly as possible. So instead, what I like to do sometimes, for example, if I went to a campfire and the smoke is in my hair or anything like that, I'll wash my hair and then I'll put it into this style to kind of keep the moisture in until I'm ready to style it later. My hair right now is in what may appear to be a towel, but in reality, it's a t-shirt. So you may be wondering, why would you ever wrap your hair in a t-shirt? Well, let me tell you. The regular cotton towels, they're too harsh for your hair. They can kind of cause breakage, and they're really rough on your hair, and they can cause it to become weak and stuff like that. Some people say use a Some people say use a microfiber towel like this one. You can also do that, but it costs money, and most people have a bunch of t-shirts laying around, so why not just use what you got laying around? I have to calculate it, but I'm pretty sure this whole hair routine and all the products in it is under $20. So the tools that you're gonna need for this hairstyle are the following. And oh, there's a hair on there. There's many hairs on there. This is what happens when you have long ass hair. Okay, so what you're gonna need for this hairstyle: spray bottle with water in it, a hairbrush, and you can use whichever hairbrush you want, whichever one works best for your hair. And then as for the styling products, I'm going to be using the Garnier Fructis Smoothing Treatment 1-Minute Hair Mask, the Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioner, more hair on my products, give me 1 second. Okay, Cantu Leave-In Conditioning Cream. So the first step is my hair has lost a lot of moisture in that towel, meaning it is almost dry. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add in some moisture just because it's gonna be easier for me to work my styling products through my hair if it's pretty damp. Oh, I just sprayed my whole face. I hope my makeup stays strong. Next step, take your brush and brush your hair. Now I just brushed my hair not too long ago, so it's not very tangled, so I am gonna probably start a few times from the root to the end. But if you have not detangled your hair, you should definitely start from the end and then work your way up to the root once you get the bottoms detangled, and that will create way less breakage, way less breaking your brush, because if you have super thick curly hair, we all know that that tends to happen a little more than we like to admit. And yeah. I'm going to take my Garnier Fructis Smoothing Treatment, and I'm going to start working that into my hair. Actually, I should section off my hair. So I'm going to section off my hair into 2 parts. I'm just going to take the top part and separate it from the bottom part. And this just makes it way easier for me to distribute all my product evenly throughout my hair and make sure that I don't get any dry patches. And then I'm going to take my product and work it from the ends and then start bringing it towards the root. Wait, I should turn around so they can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just gonna film from behind real quick so you can see, but I have a dry patch in my head right back here. So I'm just gonna make sure to concentrate the conditioner back in this area. And then I'm just gonna take this part down. And I'm going to keep it flipped over at first, because this just allows me to make sure I work the product into this patch right here, which is also part of the dry patch that's at the back of my head. So I'm running out, and just a little trick so that you can maximize the amount of product you're using, because as we discussed, this is supposed to be like a hair on a budget kind of video. I like to take the ends of my hair and literally just scoop up all the product that's left over in the container, just to make sure that I can get the maximum moisture out of each of the products that I buy. And of course this works better when it's in a tub. Okay, so now the product is pretty evenly distributed amongst my hair. You can choose where you want to position it on your head. It's going to be a pulled back look. So I like to put mine either a little bit higher up but on the base of my head. So like, what is this part called? The crown? Yeah. On the crown of my head. Or I also like to pull mine a little bit to the side, just because I think it frames my face a little bit better when it's to the side, and it looks better in pictures and selfies and stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna put mine to the side, but you pull yours wherever you want, girl. So for me, that's right here-ish. And I'm just gonna start brushing all the hair back towards my hand, starting from the top and the sides. And then eventually, once I have it pretty smooth up here, I'm gonna have to flip my head over like this and start brushing it into my hand and into the eventual ponytail so that it's smooth from the back as well. And you're just going to continue kind of working with your hair and smoothing it back into position until you have it as smooth as you would like it. And this can be kind of a longer process, so it may take a little bit of practice for you to be able to efficiently smooth your hair back. Alright, so next you want to have gathered your hair into ponytail as if you're just going to put it into a simple ponytail. And you actually do just want to put it into a ponytail to start off with. So I'm going to be using a scrunchie. I just learned that these thick hair ties, like not the thick hair ties, but like, you know, this kind of hair tie, like a traditional ponytail, is like the worst thing ever you can use for curly hair. So I've been trying to transition and using more scrunchies, so that's what I'm going to use for the base up here of this look. Make sure it's nice and tight. If you want to make it super tight, I do know a trick with this kind of hair tie, which I know I just said they're bad for your hair, but like sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, girl. You know what I mean? So you can always tie on one, and then like this, if I wanted this tighter, I could take another one of these hair ties and tie it right below this one and do kind of like a second hair tie in there, but below the first one, and that will pull it really tight. But I'm not going to do that right now because I just don't feel like it, and I'm about to take this out anyway to do a second hair video. Stay tuned to my channel to see that. But yeah, okay, on to the next step. So next you're going to want to take your hair already in the ponytail, and this time, no matter if it's detangled well or not, you just want to start from the ends to the roots, because you don't really want to disrupt the work you've already done smoothing your hair into the ponytail. So from roots to end, just kind of brush your hair out, make sure it's all smooth. You may have a couple pieces that are still, like longer pieces that are still stuck up here, and that's fine. You just need to try to brush those down. And next, you're going to take your hair and separate it into two sections. And if you have layers and stuff, try to make sure that both sections have hair pieces of equal lengths to end. And then make sure it gets all nice and smooth. You need to figure out which direction your hair wants to curl. So like if you do it one way and it starts to look like, here, I'll try to show you guys. It starts to look like it's like flatly going around each other like this. Like it's not really, like the sections aren't really defined. Then you know you're twisting it the wrong way. So, and let me tighten this up real quick. I'm explaining too much to you guys. It's coming out. Usually this doesn't happen. So for me, I'm gonna twist my hair away from my face. And so what you're gonna do is take one section, twist it away from your face and bring it down, and switch sides with the other one. Then take that one and twist it the same direction, so for me away from my face, and then switch them again. And just keep doing that a few times until you have all of your hair twist it up into this long twist. Now, if you're watching this with straight hair and you're wondering, could my hair do that? To be honest, I do not know. I know like twist out styles. I know that like twist out styles can only be done on curly hair. So I'm not sure if this would be the same because the twist does have to stay and the curls do help keep the twist staying because the hair just twists around itself and then it stays put. So I'm not really sure and you need to go Google that or something. Next up, I'm gonna take a regular hair tie at the end, and you can use whatever you want, and just section off the end. Then I just like to make sure this little piece here is curly. I take all these guys and just tuck them in. Make sure everything is nice and smooth. Smooth back my hair. And then as a final step, oh, this piece is coming out hardcore. Just as an extra step, to make sure my hair doesn't get too frizzy throughout the day, I like to take the Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioning Cream. And this is because this one is a little bit more like waxy, so it kind of hardens down my hair a little bit more, which sounds like a bad thing, but it's not like hard or anything. It just makes sure, oops, I just dropped some. Just scoop that up. But it just kind of makes sure that none of the flyaways get out of the ponytail during the day. It also helps keep my bangs slicked down to my head. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add that everywhere. Something else you could do that I didn't mention was you can also use this in the actual twist itself. I don't really care so much if leave-ins come out, and usually I'm in a huge rush anyway whenever I do this hairstyle. So I don't usually worry about that, but if you really wanted to get it to stay, then definitely put this stuff throughout the actual like body of the twist as well. All right, guys, so this is the finished hairstyle. It makes me feel kind of cute. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this gave you a really quick hairstyle that you can do if you're rushing to school in the morning, or if you have a really busy day, or you just don't know what to do with your hair that day. You can always just wet it down from it being dry and twist it into this twist really easily. I'd say starting on wet hair, this probably takes me about 5 to 10 minutes, and if I start on dry hair, it would take me a little bit longer. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, it would make me so happy, so chuffed if you would hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. Also, if you want to see something else related to hair or makeup, because I also like to do makeup, then go ahead and leave me a comment below and I will be sure to get to that. So yeah, that's all I have for you. Adios, guys.